Hello, I'm Sarah Andrew Wilson. I'm the Director of Music Education for Youth at Levine Music. Parents often come to us and ask, how do I select the right instrument for my child? This is a great question, and like many great questions, there's not one correct answer, but we have a few guidelines and considerations for you to help you answer that question for your family. So the first consideration is to pay attention to which instruments or sounds really lights up your child. When they're experiencing live music, whether at their school or at a community fair, at a concert, in the home, somewhere where there's live music, which instrument comes on stage and really perks up your child? If there is a particular instrument that perks up your child, they're showing an inherent interest in that, and that's something to explore a little bit more. We've seen time and again at Levine that children are much more successful in their music lessons when the interest comes from them directly. So there are also a few practical considerations to take into account. For example, piano students at Levine need to have regular access to an acoustic piano, meaning a piano that doesn't plug into the wall like a keyboard. Another example is that students who are interested in many wind instruments like clarinet, saxophone, trumpet, trombone need to be sure they have their adult front teeth in place before they start learning those instruments. Having said all that, don't let the size of the instrument sway your decision too much. A lot of parents think that, say, a classical guitar might be too big for their child and that they should select another instrument first. But there's actually a lot of instruments such as classical guitar, violin, viola, cello, harp, flute, and others that come in either smaller sizes or are modified in some way to help smaller children learn on those instruments. So again, don't let the size of the instrument sway your decision too much. And finally, one reminder that you can always start your child on one instrument and then switch to another instrument later on. One personal example is that I started on piano at age 4, and then by age 8 I switched to flute. But all the experiences and the instruction that I learned on piano, I could then apply those concepts to my studies on flute, and I could hit the ground running. So we hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions or want to talk more, feel free to contact me directly at the information on your screen. For Levine Music, I'm Sarah Andrew Wilson.